That is not the typical vehicle for traveling the length of the Americas, but it's definitely an eye-catching one. In this episode, the tuk-tuk takes on the highway with zero visibility. We bathe in the chilling Pacific Ocean, only to have the most hospitable locals show us more of the Chilean culture and grant our long-awaited wish of camping on the beach. We had a good night's sleep, and we'll get out on the road sooner rather than later. Hey, buddy. So this is apparently what our Monday looks like. We are 500 kilometers from the border of Argentina. We're currently in Chile, and we're on our route south to officially start our grand journey of Argentina to Alaska in a tuk-tuk, accompanied by this one. That's Patty in the back. The tuk-tuk's name's Tori, and I'm Ryan, and we're absolutely sending this adventure. Yeah, it's a good day to just chomp up some bitumen, keep on heading south to get to Argentina sooner rather than later. I'm loving Chile. It's damn expensive, but I keep harping on this. Like, yeah, winter's coming. Summer's good, like it's sweet for the south, but in winter they get 4 hours of sunlight in Ushuaia at the very bottom of Argentina. And with the idea of the wind as well, I'm like aware that, yeah, we need to get there ASAP. So we're gonna take it our jolly time, and yeah, we've been loving that type of slow travel, but now it's kind of like, all right, brother, off you go, get going. So I went to a bakery, I got the bread, and I forgot to ask for my thermos filled up. So I stopped off just a little Mira al Paso, so I guess like fast food restaurant, but it's like home cooked, I guess. So it's a different style. And anyway, I was just like, oh, I'll ask them for my thermos, and then it's a bit chilly, it's that type of weather, so I was like, oh, why didn't I just ask for a soup? So I asked for a soup. She said something else, and then I said, yeah, sure. And then she brought out like a type of dough, and then said, how many do you like? And I was like, okay. It's like, well, it's gonna be an interesting little feed, but yeah, it's gonna be good nonetheless. It's just a nice view. You got the river down that way. I don't know if it's a river. I think it's just a large lake. We kind of drove along the river to get here. The weather's, I guess, slightly improving. There's the cutest puppy, and I think it's mum behind me there. But yeah, here's the papa. And yeah, they seem unbothered by the tuk-tuk and Pati. Hola, hola, hola. Es muy cómodo.
2486. Atención de 9 a 19 horas en calle San Martín, 941 a pasos de Plaza Las Banderas, aquí en Gran IGT. Detergente Bio 800 gramos 1450.
So yeah, I'm still picking up the Chilean Spanish for sure. So instead of yeah, Pati, instead of what I thought, I was like yeah, I didn't understand that there was no soup. I got that in the end, but yeah, we got some fried bread. So while it's hot, I guess that's more of the typical breakfast that you would have here in Chile. So yeah, we'll just get down the road a little bit, and then I'll hook into a mate and some fried bread. That'll go down quite well. Pati, ¿qué haces? You legends know the vibe. The red chair, Patty in the back, and a good mate and fried bread. Brekkie. Breakfast of champions. And even a little bit of normal bread, if I so choose to. So this is a setup. We're loving this. Side of the highway. just pulled off and found like a driveway entrance that looks to be like government or electric work land. I don't know, but we'll be here like 10 minutes and then shoot off anyway.
Tú me haces falta. Estoy aburrido sin ti en mi cama. Todas las vacaciones se me llaman. No las tomaré sin ti. Y tú siempre me das ganas para volar hacia ti. Tú me haces falta cuando te vayas de aquí. Aquí, solitario, bien solito sin ti. Solo solitario, pero te encontré en mí, en mí, en mí, en mí.
So the burning question is, are we highway legal as we climb up this hill at 2 kilometers an hour? You see that? Barely crawling. We are highway legal because this guy is highway legal. And the guy in front of him, I don't know how well you can see his excavator doing its thing. That legend. He's saying go fast. Alright. Thank you, my brother. Yes. This is like the main coastal highway as well. So, yeah, we're sweet. We're really sweet. So this is auto service. It's the first time me pumping gas into my own vehicle. So this is cool. Lucky I just got the rundown from the guy in front of me, and I have to go inside, potentially pay the amount that I'm gonna put in and then chuck it in. So that's what we're gonna do. Interesting. Let's not screw it up. Sí.
¿Qué benzina va a llevar?
93, por favor. Sí, es fácil poner demasiado, entonces.
¿Le quiere echar 5 litros nomás o no?
Sí.
¿O llena más?
Lleno, pero más o menos es 5 litros. Perfecto. Sí, es perfecto, sí. Gracias. Y lleno en el bidón.
¿La misma benzina?
Gracias. Fuck, there's a lot going on here, man. Just go. Jeez. Just had old mate come up to me, bloodied up nose, and shake my hand and yeah, come shake my hand, and Paddy's just had a full go at him. I was more like, yeah, righto, bud. And Paddy's like, nah, he's bad news, right? And I just like, we gotta get out of here. They all mean well, but damn, kinda hectic. Wow, that's the closest thing you'll find to a tuk-tuk in Chile, I reckon. I think I needed something more from the ferreteria. My God, man. Good job, Patty. My little protector, god damn. Ojo. So that's like a little house, but also voila. A store for supplies, sorry. Hola. Hola, perdón, ¿estás el dueño de ahí? Yeah, we got it. So we needed like this set thing, which is cool. Cost about $12 US. So yeah, I bought the 32 sets, so we got plenty. If anybody else is like on the road and needs a hand, I guess, but we only really need 3 of those of the 32, but nah, it'll be sweet. And we're out of there. I don't know, sometimes it's calm and sometimes Chile's just wilded, man. There's a lot going on. I think it's also the perspective. That's a house and a half. It's really cool. It's a cool country. And having zero expectations. What happened? It's my eyes are just open to everything, and we're just taking it as it comes. It's cool. It's a good time. What do you think, Paddy? There was so much going on before, I guess, back at the town. I never actually commented on the fact that they just said, nah, foreign boy, we'll do the fuel for you. So we're full, back out on the road. Doors open, freedom. It's a little bit warmer than it was. What do you think, Paddy? Chit-chit. Even before I start chatting, like even looking through that on the GoPro, man, does that look good. Tori with this epic view. Paddy's out in the trot. We've been driving for a minute, so it's good to just take a break. I'm really pushing it. I feel like I have to, but I don't know why. I don't know, we're just chilling. But the view's epic, man. Frick. And I guess that's the ocean, man. Somewhere way out there. Yeah, we're just gonna enjoy it for us, aren't we, Paddy? Yeah, so we're sending it on out of there. I felt like I was bothering like a couple that were just trying to chill in peace, so I didn't stay long. I've looked at the map, I've looked at the route, and I was questioning before why we were sending it so hard, but I guess it's because I want to. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, I just question myself with some things that I do. And this, sometimes when I'm driving far distances in short periods of time, like when I'm chomping bitumen, I feel like it's almost wrong. I don't know, like I'm missing things, or I'm not. Oh shit! Sorry, Tori. Oh my god, I've never stalled it. Holy shit! Ooh. I've never stalled it so bad in my entire life, and I caught it on camera. I think it's from the short rest that we had, and the cold. I don't know if the engine. Oh. Poor dog, man. I don't know if the engine cooled down enough just for it to do that on me, but that was my fault. I was trying to change it up gear. I was trying to go second or third uphill. Anyway, yeah, I feel like sometimes when I'm traveling too slow, it's an issue, and then when I'm traveling too fast, it's an issue. It's like, no, but right now it's like, no, I want to keep sending south because I want to, but partly because I have to, more or less. Paddy's visa's also on my mind. She has like just a 60-day maximum in Chile, so we got to get out before then. Otherwise, we've got document issues that we have to fix. So I'd just rather have zero complications. A view of views. Well, I've just seen like the most beautiful beach so far in Chile that we just stopped off, and I've realized it's very accessible and very easy to drive down to. Pulling up the tuk-tuk there and then going for a swim. You can see the weather, it's obviously going to be cold, and beach swims in Chile are dangerous in the fact that it just means a shower, like, more or less for me, and then it just gives me another reason to wild camp even more. So far I haven't filled up the 10 liter water container, because I'm like, oh, I won't ask anyone yet until we're confirmed that we're gonna wild camp, and then I'll sort it, because if not, we just fill it up at wherever hostel we're staying at, because I've gone like 4 days without telling my mum that I'm all good, which is fine. She's kind of getting accustomed to this lifestyle. Just a man who's got a dog and a tuk-tuk, living a very nomadic lifestyle on a Monday afternoon with no responsibilities, no job, no 9 to 5, just the priority to live life. I'm getting told like a lot lately, a word that Chileans use is valiant, which is like brave or valiente. I forget which one it is, but whenever I hear it, I'm like, I don't know, brave or stupid is what kind of comes to mind. It looks like there's a kiosk down there, so if we buy an empanada, get the water filled up, yeah, we could be definitely onto getting getting onto the whole wild camp situation once again. That's such a sight, hey. Frick. That's it, man. That's the sign for empanadas. So, how did I call it, man? Prohibido? Ah, all good. I was just like, no, we can't enter the beach, but it's only vehicles that can't. I'm so happy. Place. Come on. Hey. Place. So we got the local dog Staunch in the paddy. I've put her back inside, and I've just gone and sussed the restaurant thing, and no empanadas. So maybe, hopefully, we can just ask for water. But when I went to investigate, no one's even there. So yeah, that's chill. We're still gonna swim, and then yeah, we've already decided we're wild camping. So Mom, I'll text you when I can, right? But yeah, just know Patty and I are living the dream. Well, that was a solid send. Yeah, it was good to just leave like all my belongings in the tuk-tuk. Like, it's safe as houses out here. And yeah, it was good to just get a shower in, and enjoy it for myself as well. I document a lot of what I do, so sometimes it's a good balance. So I was like, oh, I'll just do this swim for me, leave the camera and just enjoy it with Patty. Patty came right down to the water's edge, and then I watched her come over here, play with the dog, and then you can see her. She got in and out of the front seat because this door was down because it was just spitting and raining a little bit, and then I watched her find the back seat and she scurried in. So she's just been chilling, which is good. She knows that's her safe place, and she can jump in there whenever she wants. So it was really nice. Then I entered the water after I watched her get in the tuk-tuk. I'm like, all right, I can stop stressing about if she's playing or fighting with other dogs and that, and then just enjoy it for me. So now we're just about to get warm. I've watched the locals in like these houses and things all look at this ginger foreigner freaking run on the beach with the dog and then have a swim. But like, we are getting near snow-capped mountains again, so I do understand why they're like, what is this guy even doing? So I was just talking to one of these neighbors at the house. They've just given me water, which is really nice of them. Acá, gracias. And yeah, they're just a gift, so that's really nice of them. Now I'm all sorted for the road, and they're just looking at the vehicle. Ah, mira. Sí, perfecto. Son de una, es una piedra
sí,
y
algas marinas.
cortas así.
No, son locos.
Locos.
Del mar.
Todavía no sé.
Mira, esta es la concha del maní.
Ah, mira. Esa.
Y acá está el loco. Buscan el loco por ahí. La concha del loco.
Creo que no hay loco, ¿no?
Aquí.
Sí, wow.
Había un loco chiquito.
Yo, so we met these legends. We're at this like boat ramp. What have we gotten myself into? It's just a lot's happening, but nonetheless, we're at this like boat dock. Bunch of fresh fish that's just been caught today, and I've taken these 3 guys that are letting me camp for the night, literally in their backyard. We've all journeyed together. We've left Paddy back at the house, so the 3 of us, 3 of them could ride in the back, and we've gone to buy some fish. We're going to cook that up, and then I'm going to set up the tent, pass the night, and then head off in the morning. Absolutely wild, but it's a vibe. The tuk-tuk's never seen such a beautiful sight. I love it. I just went inside to get water with them, and they were like, no, like why don't you stay? And I was like, or if you let me stay, like I can see you building a house. I can help you clean up, or they were chopping down trees and stuff. I was like, I can give you a hand to pull my weight if I'm camping, and especially like they were feeding me this afternoon, and we're having mate, so it was just a good vibe. But didn't ask for it, but it's incredible.
Mira, este de eucalipto, mira.
Uf,
De euca. Rico el olor.
es rico.
La pura cabeza. La pura cabeza.
Ahí le vengo de una bolsita de basura. Lo dejé en el agua. En esta bolsita cortadito.
They're just preparing the fish.
Ya. Vamos, dale, enfócale.
Sí.
Cierra.
Sí.
Acá, acá, acá.
What a setup. Vamos a poner la pescado arriba o...
Acá, con esa
Ah,
papilla.
con eso. Who's going to bed early? Patin. With the ocean, this like oats, Quaker they say is the name of this in Chile. So that's a night. And like these generous people have done that for us. It's really nice.
Este es el carbón.
Ese de carbón. Ah, sí.
Carbón hecho de pino, de hoja también.
Sí. Mi primer pescado es pescado frito, es buenísimo, ¿no? Perfecto.
Sierra.
¿Cómo?
Sierra se llama.
Sierra. With coals, ya está, buenísimo. Se queda increíble. Wow, buenísimo, gracias. so that's how we're finishing up the day. I've got Patty just hooking into a bit of dinner, and we're on the beach on sunset. It's obviously a bit blocked, but nonetheless, it's like we've got our wish of camping beachside. We're literally, our tent's not even 100 meters from this gorgeous beach. It's probably the most beautiful coast I've seen here in Chile, with like the rocks either side of this little cove, and I don't know, like all the greenery and everything around, and even just like these houses. It's a very good vibe. So yeah, I reckon I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning in the tent, go for a morning swim, and then absolutely send it off south. Meeting this like family, asking that amazing lady for water was such a like just incredible coincidence that we just ended up talking. And then yeah, they're already mentioning to me like, you know, you could stay for a week if you'd like. I'm like, I don't know about a week, but because we got to keep on going south. But just even, yeah, I honestly thought I was going to drive another 100 kilometers south this afternoon and then wild camp again in a forest. But it's a beautiful change where we're not wild camping, we're in somewhere safe. We've just cooked up a gorgeous meal, like frying up this fish. So yeah, like first time trying a whole bunch of seashell mixtures for like an afternoon tea, and then having like the fried fish for dinner. Frick, man. Yeah, what an incredible ending to it, and like an amazing day. So yeah, just, and even I hadn't sat down and spoke to like Chilean family like this since I really got here properly. So it's, yeah, I've been very much alone like throughout, so it's amazing to be sat down like having dinner, and I'm learning a lot more about the culture and the country. And it's like my first time ever really like being around people that live on the ocean side as well, so that's a whole different thing. And just watching the ladies just like prepare what they've just gone and found on these rocks, cut them off, cleaned and cooked them, and then like just they put it on a plate in front of me with a bit of mayonnaise, and like wow. And even it's definitely the first time I've even gone to the man that like has caught the fish from the boat, and like we've gone and bought directly. You can go to those fish marts that are like, you know, they're somewhat fresh, but just going to the guy that's just caught it today, and then they were kind of going back and forth between the prices. And yeah, we bought like 2 fish for literally like $9 US. It's like insane, freaking incredible. So this whole experience, this whole afternoon has been great. And we're, yeah, 4 consecutive nights in the tent, but this is by far going to be the most comfortable. Patty and I we're really happy. Perfecto.
Me mojé.